Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Look at my kitty. Look at my kitty. She's giving me lovey-dovey's because I just got home. Look at the beautiful girl. The beautiful girl in the world. It's so nice to come home from a hard day's work and be greeted with baby kisses from your sweet little fur baby. That's a Pikachu. Yeah. So I guess I took Monday and Tuesday off because lo and behold, today's Wednesday, April 2nd. And I went out today. I did DoorDash, although I had both Grubhub and DoorDash on. I schedule my Grubhub from like 5 to 7 p.m. kind of ish, but I'm never out there at that time. It's just I schedule it, but anyway, I only got like one offer from Grubhub and it was a decline because it was upside down, basically. But DoorDash, I'm pretty proud of myself. It was a slow day, but this is the thing, I pick odd times to go out there. So I think when I initially went out this afternoon, it was kind of after lunch. It was probably around 1:15 maybe. And it was so slow. I did 2 orders in my first, let me show you. I did 2 orders in my first round. That was just after lunch, like lunchtime. So it was between 1 and 2 o'clock. I did a quick pizza delivery, actually to a school. It was under my $6 minimum, but the mileage worked out, and I just wanted to pop my cherry for the day and do at least one order since it's been 2 days. And then right after that, I had a Bojangles. Bojangles, I must say, they are on top of it. They have a nice little setup. The one that I go to is very organized, and they're very nice to door dashers, and I feel like I never really have to wait there. So I don't mind going to Bojangles. Plus, it met my $6 minimum. So that was my first active time, 40 minutes. I did 2 deliveries, total of $11. So, right, 20 minutes, $11. I don't know. And then I took a break and stopped over my mom's house, played cards. We played Crazy Eights. I don't know if you're familiar with that game, but I checked in on her, took her garbage out, and then I was back on the road. I want to say maybe like 3:15 kind of thing. So the orders from, let's say, 3:15 to it just hit 5 o'clock. So Jersey Mike's is always good. They were slow. They had the order ready, $6. It was easy, quick. The next one was Hibachi. Yes, it was under my $6, but it was within miles. It wasn't upside down, put it this way. I think it was only 2 miles or something like that. And then Rainbow Garden, which is becoming my favorite Chinese place because they are always pretty much on top of everything. And then I want to say reluctantly picked up a McDonald's. The reason why I did, because it was over my $6 minimum, and I wanted to earn a little bit more money today. So the good thing about this order, A, it met my minimum, B, it left me within a couple of miles of my house. So I took that as a sign that I should probably stop for the day after. But what made me really decide to stop is this delivery for McDonald's was on a private street. And in North Carolina, that can mean a lot, but what it usually means is it is an unpaved road. So there's no pavement. It is all gravel, ditches, sand, dirt, hills. I felt like, oh my God. I felt like I was on a roller coaster. I had to drive with my hazards on, which I usually do when I am delivering. Once I hit the subdivision or close to the delivery, I put my hazards on. It's just something I like to do. But yeah, I drove completely with my hazards. And then the other thing with these private streets and some of the rural areas of North Carolina is you can get a house that's on an acre plus, and the driveway is about a quarter of a mile from the quote unquote road, which it wasn't a road, and halfway up the driveway, I almost got stuck. Like my tires rotated while I put the gas on, and then I hit a bump that felt like the bottom of my car fell out. So my car got de-virginized completely today on this DoorDash delivery run for McDonald's. The guy, he was standing out there. It was like a long ass driveway. So thankfully, I didn't have to get my ass out of the car. He was very nice, whatever. And there were 2 bags of McDonald's. There were like 3 drinks and whatever. It was quite a bit. So he saved me. He stood there. It was cool. That part was cool. And I appreciated that. But plus they had, I was scared. I don't even know if I would get out of the car because, let's say 400 feet on the same property towards the woods, one of the family members, I guess, was with their huge German Shepherd dog. And I'm afraid of dogs. I saw the movie Cujo, and that kind of ruined me for peeking. Ruined me for feeling safe with dogs. There's only some dogs that I've felt safe with. I've had dogs before in my life, but still, you never know. And you hear horror stories. And I love German Shepherds, but I know that they are there to protect. They are loyal. They will protect their owner, their everything. So it's nothing against the dog. It's just, I'm afraid. Anyway, but that was a non-issue. Thankfully, the customer came out. So I think what happens lately is Pika kind of misses us because we're all working. And when I'm recording a video, she kind of likes to hear my voice. I know she's probably the only one that does, but look at her, and she loves to sit on my notebooks and things I'm writing. She's like, no, mommy, don't work. Just pet me and say you love me. Okay, well, I love you, Pika. And guys, thank you so much. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out how this job fits with my schedule and how it is that at this stage of my life, giving myself permission to not work as hard, I want to say, to kind of give myself grace, which I never say that, but I really feel like that's where I'm at. And I even told my older son today, I said, your grandmother is my number one priority in addition to you all. So family's number one. I need to make sure that my mother's needs are met. And then I can concentrate on meeting my own personal needs. But I have to have a balance. It's all about balance, guys. So I guess I'm okay with it. I'm pretty proud. I did 6 deliveries. I kind of stuck within my parameters. I made over $30. Oh, it came out to so I made $35.50 and it came out to Pika, let me just say, I didn't even say it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It came out to an average of $19.36 per hour, which isn't as bad as some of the days from last week. But yeah, I'm okay with that. It was in between lunch and dinner. So, beggars can't be choosers. I scheduled myself for the rest of the week with both DoorDash and Grubhub. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the week looks like. Tomorrow's Thursday. Weather's supposed to be nice. It's going to be like close to 80, I want to say, Friday. And then the rain comes back on Monday. So, yeah, it is what it is. I hate that saying. But anyway, it is what it is. Take care. I love you. Please subscribe, like, share, etc.